Buzz. I forget who else he took me out to in the round before that. So, dude, Vinnie,
he was looking like Denzel Washington in Man on Fire, man. He was on a mission. He was just taking names.
He was going through the list, man. He was writing people in his death
He was taking
note,
names and erasing them immediately.
Like in that Are You Afraid of the Dark episode. Oh, these guys hugging it out. These guys are static teammates, the best of friends. It's all love.
All right, yeah, John Numbers trying to figure out the status of this matchup as far as the bracket goes.
All right, so we will have both of these guys picking their trusty mains, Sheik versus DK.
We have extremely hype battle music here. This just really gets the blood pumping here.
You know, someone mentioned that to me, like, the worst thing about Smashville being the most popular stage is that the music is so unhyped.
Yeah, it's resident sleeper for my Twitch monsters out there.
Yeah, I don't know. At this point, I'm completely numb to all the game music. It just doesn't even play in my head anymore. I just listen for the sound effects because it helps me react.
Ooh, nice block. Ooh, that could have worked out.
Blowing people away.
Yes, both figuratively and literally.
Yeah, DKwill, definitely a crowd pleaser.
Double dong
a mind blower. This man shocks people day in and day out. Yeah, even though Vinnie has played Will probably more than anybody in the rest of the world, there's still stuff that Will does that makes Vinnie go like, whoa. Like that happened.
He's that kind of player. Very explosive.
And his character too.
Yeah.
Extremely unconventional. And now with custom moves, it's just a totally different beast.
Nice knowledge. See, he knew that the platform was on his way back. Shows you that Will is aware of things going on outside of the actual opponent in front of him.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you got to be, man. You're fighting not only the character, but also the stage to some extent.
Yes.
You got to be situationally aware of your surroundings. Okay,
right.
Vinnie trying to lock down the edge, but wow, Will is just like, yo, I have so much horizontal movement with that up B that even if you're controlling me at the edge, I can just, you know, take the shortcut.
We will get in there. All right, pushing him off the stage, making him lose his position advantage.
It's interesting that Will uses Storm Punch even in this matchup because I feel like the actual Giant Punch having super armor and such high knockback when he actually lands it might be better.
I feel like against Sheik, that wind punch, you're kind of losing the whole point of that wind punch.
Right.
It's not really going to cripple her.
Maybe against the bouncing fish off the stage, though, that could be really nasty.
Yeah, if he goes the other way. But
if he's bouncing fishing in from the right and Will is facing the right.
The conditional nature of that is just like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, because I know Vinnie is smart enough to not fall for such traps when he's recovering.
That's pretty much what generates my words there.
But either way, we are back to it. Very close to even match right now. And considering how heavy the characters are in relation to each other, this is virtually not even a lead for Vinnie.
Yeah, this is like,
well,
I know
now,
Will
now
is
it
not,
kind of is.
Will is not flustered even now.
Oh, nice, very slick. Rolling underneath the bouncing fish, not even giving it the respect of blocking.
You kind of don't want to block it because
exactly.
You want to make it whiff.
Turns your shield into a springboard, and it's fairly safe, but you know, a good player with a fast character will be able to punish.
I'm slightly surprised and slightly upset that jab beat that forward smash there, considering it was basically on its way out already.
Yeah, so. Just a couple frames too shy. Now Will needs to do some serious work here.
Finish those jabs there. All right.
Another 30 or 40% though, and Vinnie is on the brink of death. So Vinnie has to be extremely efficient, taking Rage into account. That's one thing I do like about Rage. It makes you have to be really efficient with your kills.
Both players have it at all times, so it's like it doesn't really, you know.
It balances
you have to
out.
factor it in no matter what position you are.
Right, and it also makes you play aggressive no matter what's going on because if you have it, you want to kill your opponent.
Want to kill with
if your opponent has it, you want to kill them so they don't kill you.
They don't use it on you.
That's one, like, it's a pretty sick mechanic, honestly. It got a lot of hate in the beginning. It's like, oh, it's a comeback mechanic, but it's pretty cool either way. You know?
Imagine how hard it would be to kill overall without it.
Yeah.
With this game, oh
well,
man,
actually,
you might have to run one stock with that.
Nah. I feel like that's like the kill problem in this game was very exaggerated on 3DS because people were like, oh, because you know, vectoring was still in, like in its purest form, and I don't know, maybe the boundaries got changed in a patch or something, but yeah, I feel like kills happen really early in this game now.
Yeah. Once people get more comfortable with their surefire setups, you're going to see a lot of early kills.
But either way, oh my god.
That just always scares me because I've seen him kill himself do that, so it's not like it's impossible.
Ooh, and we are down to the wire here.
I thought he was going to do up there.
Very smart by Will to go for Nair there, not extending a limb far enough for Vinnie to punish.
I like to call that the samurai sword. It just kind of because you know how Sheik is kind of a ninja?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it just kind of shing, just unsheathed that sword.
Like
Quick
on the
draw.
way out of its scabbard, it kills you.
Yes,
yeah?
it's just a one quick strike and then that big drawback of putting it back in.
Okay, so going into game 2, probably going to see the same matchup. I
Yes.
doubt Will defect to Sheik. Yeah, no, not going to happen. And Vinnie used to have a pocket Diddy Kong. He didn't really respect the character at all and kind of felt dirty using him, but post-nerf, I think he's got enough faith in the Sheik to not have to use anyone else.
Yeah.
He does have Rob in his back pocket if he needs him, but...
Rob was also nerfed in one of his most crucial
know.
kill moves, so that kind of puts a damper on using him.
Yeah, and of all characters to nerf.
Rob.
Yeah, I don't know. Not like he was a problem, but...
Ooh, look at this
you know,
momentum.
yeah, Lilac Cruz is disgusting for this character.
It's kind of a second battlefield for,
yeah.
for
And
DK
if not
Will.
better, because there's no top platform. So it's like even in the middle of the stage, Will has a cancel option.
Yep.
So I'm surprised to see Vinnie banning Battlefield over this. And one interesting facet of the EVO rule set is the single ban. So
Yes.
characters like DK,
Benefit from that.
yeah, they really do. Ooh, nice roll by Vinnie. The empty landing into roll, so he had no...
And he is going to get
Ooh.
that. That's actually a situation that it's actually kind of hard to, like, it's very hard to avoid that.
Yeah, what was
Because
he
even if you
gonna
don't
do?
dodge, he's going to do it anyway, and now you can't react to it.
His best option was the bouncing fish out.
Get out of there,
like
exactly.
off the stage, bouncing fish.
A lot of players misunderestimate the value of just getting out of there and just grabbing the ledge as opposed to trying to land on the stage.
Will.
Oh, there was a fancy movement there with those pivot needle cancels.
Yeah, that's one of the hallmarks of Vinnie's Sheik's playstyle. He actually, that's inspired by Nietono from Japan and just the Japanese playstyle in general.
Nice.
They use a lot of those pivot B moves on the ground ever since Brawl.
Very nice, decisive up smash there. Good sweet spot.
I love
Ooh.
how when Will respawns, he'll just like wait for you to corner yourself, then run up and start slapping the ground. It's like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
And that shows great design for DK because he's the character that makes you scared to do something, and then that move wakes you up. It shakes you up and it makes you like, uh-oh, I have to do something. I can't just stay on the floor.
And Vinnie down by quite a bit,
we go.
especially since DK is definitely killable or capable of killing at this percent.
Yes, a nice half-charged up smash or forward smash to the edge. Never know.
I don't even know if you need charge, but certainly not at this point anymore. Oh, Will, what have you
Very
got?
interesting tactics there.
man-
Opted for that grab release.
Cooking up some tricks all the time.
Ooh, you're not going to beat that up B.
Yeah, it's got super armor
He's
on
going to
it.
do it again. Get that.
And that's it? No.
I don't see for Vinnie avoiding it again. Yeah, it's
Very smart to use Vanish in that situation instead of bouncing fish, though. And is that it? Yes, expansion complete.
yes, maximum expansion there. That should be his up smash. Just
Yeah, just like just popping
just a
off.
four-hitting combo.
I'm the man. I'm the man. Okay, 1-1. And these guys play literally all the time over at iQHQ in Long Island.
So they're constantly evolving their game against each other.
Yes, they are.
Probably every match.
And it looks like they've placed relatively the same at pretty much every tournament they go to. And not just in doubles, where their names are always going to be next to each other. But in singles, too, they have very comparable results, and their sets do go back and forth. I believe at Smash Attack, the last time they fought was when Will won, but there may have been another set or two that's happened since. These guys always show up to Smash Attack, too, so props to them for supporting the series.
Nice. All right, we've got a slight lead on Vinnie's part here.
Oh, no, that's not that's the wrong direction, Vinnie. I'm sure he knows. He's going to shake that off.
Yeah.
Vinnie, generally very technically sound. He doesn't make execution errors. So when he
Yeah.
does, I'm sure he's not going to let it frazzle him too much because he knows he's just so consistent with all of his inputs usually.
And on top of that, you do have the lead, and DK has to come to you no matter what. So just, don't get frustrated. Just play your match.
Will going again for these dive kick headbutts, just like he wants a broken shield.
Oh!
He had a chance to block there. You could see him in his walking animation, but Will wasn't holding block.
I think Will expected some kind of like up air because he dodged into that.
Oof! Oh my
that gonna be
god,
it?
that almost killed, which is gross. Oh, okay, the empty lands, yo. You just see the meta between
Careful.
these guys
Yeah,
constantly developing.
It seems like they're doing a lot of things that they know work on each other.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. These player-based reads. And of course, Kong Cyclone, which is pretty universally good. Oh, I was going to say, who got the trump there?
Yeah. All right.
Oh, the falling up air. So sneaky from Will.
Yeah.
Sitting at 47, though.
Nice.
Little-
Definitely not a lead he can't be taken.
Yeah, exactly. Though every time Vinnie opens him up, that's just super valuable percent. And you always got to approach Sheik.
Yeah, no matter what.
Oh, I like that, how he went for dash to roll to get through the needles invincibly and also make himself closer to Vinnie.
And I mentioned that earlier. A lot of players have to be comfortable with rolling, dashing, like blocking in, rolling. You don't always have to approach through the air.
Right, yeah, jump-ins are not always the answer, and oftentimes they're pretty unsafe.
Ooh, that wind not really granting him the greatest of advantages. Like we spoke before, that wind is not particularly great against this character.
Yeah, I feel like if he had gone with Giant Punch, I mean, he probably wouldn't have dictated the outcome of the match too much. Oh, Gravity Grenade? Oh, no. Only into back air, which has been nerfed in the patch.
Yeah.
So that's going to be quite a while until that move kills, but I think with 100, oh, yeah.
Tactical landing on that up smash.
I was going to say with 147% to 0, even DK versus Sheik, I don't like his chance of coming back.
Sheik has to be immensely careless to drop that kind of lead. So
yeah, and here we have DKwill with a very low placing finish. Actually, maybe not that low. It might be, I think he might have gotten 9th or 7th.
I think a player like Will is used to that top 5.
Yeah, top 4 even. Yeah, at Smash Attack, he almost always places in the money, too. So we've got a lot of upsets today. Bloodcross beating Vinnie, or Vinnie beating himself against Bloodcross.
Either way, the win is a win, man.
Yep, exactly. You got to hold that forever. And that's exactly what Will's going to do for the rest of the week leading up to next weekend, where he can't enter a tournament. But, yeah, also next weekend in this exact venue with the same stream, we're going to have Final Smash Attack, which is...
Tell us about that, the invitation, right?
Yes, 16-man invitational, 1v1. But before that, we're having an open bracket for 3v3 teams. That's going to start at 2 p.m. next Sunday.
Yeah, I'm so hyped for that. Like, again,
me too.
I'm just a big pusher of teams. I think teams in this game is never a dull moment. No matter what characters are in the game, it's always just nonstop action. So I just love seeing it.
So many characters become viable because of teams. You know, it's like all those setups that don't work in one-on-one situations because they're too slow or too gimmicky, just not reliable enough. You can make it reliable. You can find a way to make it work in teams. Oh, and here we go. We've actually got the promotional slide right now.
You can find more events using Facebook if you'd like. It's up to you.
Okay, so of course it's going to be streamed on Team Spooky, and it's going to be here in Next Level Arcade in Brooklyn, New York. If you weren't invited, feel free to come anyway because it's going to be real hype to watch it live.
Exactly. If you make a stand in 3-on-3, people will catch your eye and say, hey, maybe he's a player to consider for the next invitational.
Exactly,
you know, that's kind of how it works.
It's the proving grounds, man. And of course, it's going to be brought to you by Team Spooky and my team, Juice Gaming, and the other team I rep, iQHQ. So definitely tune into that. We're going to have myself and the Rapture casting top 8. We're going to have guest commentator Keitaro. We're going to have Bum coming out for some commentary.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
The hidden legend, man.
Yes, I know. And we're actually... Yeah, he is a legend. He is a living legend. And we're going to have a secondary stream actually hosted by Arturo Sanchez on twitch.tv/NYCFurby if you guys want to watch all of the action, because we're going to stream the entire tournament. Winners and losers bracket, every single match of the Invitational will get streamed. And shout outs to Art for making that happen. So what we're going to do is on Spooky stream, we'll run the winners bracket matches, or we'll do 4 of the first round matches on Spooky stream, 4 of the first round matches on Arturo's stream. Then losers will go to Arturo's stream, rest of winners will be on Spooky stream, and yeah.
So there's going to be a lot of action happening at the same time, right?
Yeah, multi-Twitch, baby.
So guys, exactly, that's what I was going to mention. Yep. There's a lot of surprisingly large amount of people who have not heard of it.
No idea, right?
Guys, go to multitwitch.tv, spelled exactly how you think it's spelled, multitwitch.tv. You get to open up as many windows as your stream, as your connection can handle.
Yeah.
I mean, you really can just rock out to like 8 streams if you want.
Yeah,
so definitely get that going for Final Smash Attack.
We'll definitely be, cross-promoting the streams in each other's chats and posting the links. So it'll be super easy, a super accessible viewing experience. And guys, like, these are going to be disgustingly hype matches. Like, it's $16
entry.
Oh yeah, I forgot about